Hey, so you hanging out with David Cole? No, I've never hung out with David Cole. I don't really think of us as compadres, operating in the same space. But I'm probably being delusional. To most normies, David Cole's story is no more bizarre than my story. Convert to Judaism and then write a blog about the pornography industry. So I'm just thinking about all these personalities who I comment on from usually on the dissident right. Uh, Often, to me, their behavior is incredibly, self-defeating, often antisocial, bizarre, incomprehensible. But then I have to reflect. Whoa, most normies, they look at my Wikipedia entry or they hear about me, they would think the same thing. I'm sure to David Cole, my story is just absolutely incomprehensible, like absolutely bizarre and distasteful, and want nothing to do with it. But we're all stuck here. We're all stuck in the attention economy. So your wife wants your attention. Your gardener sometimes wants your attention. Your boss definitely wants your attention. Your rabbi wants your attention. Your friends want your attention. Live streamers want your attention. Musicians, entertainers, academics, intellectuals. Right? There's no escaping the attention economy. Intellectuals want to develop a following, and usually they want to have real world influence, and that begins by commanding attention. So, are there any significant gradations in the attention economy? Say, between some Nobel Prize winning economist, right, who wants to make a real world difference, and a live streamer, walking through a department store. And I think the primary difference I see in the attention economy is whether you're making a bid for attention in an antisocial and self-destructive way, or if you're making a bid for attention in a pro-social and non-self-destructive way. So if you're getting arrested, if you're losing your friends, if your offline life is becoming miserable, if your real world personality is being negatively affected by your bidding for attention online, then that's become a maladaptive approach. So like a Paul Gottfried, right, and a Steve Sailer, they're also in the attention economy. They've produced far more prestigious work than I have. These are people clearly who are bidding for attention for their ideas, right? Far more than for their personalities. So that's another distinction of people bidding for your attention for their personality, or for their analysis, for their ideas, for their values they may want to share. So, like a Nick Fuentes is primarily a personality-based live streamer. Baked Alaska, primarily a personality-based live streamer. Richard Spencer, primarily an ideas-based live streamer. Paul Gottfried, virtually an entirely ideas-based live streamer. Joseph Carter, primarily an ideas-based live streamer. JF Garapi, a little more on the ideas than the personality. But what's up, Sticks and Hammer? Yeah, this is my tribute to Sticks. Just all precipitated by kind of the baleful reflection that no matter how bizarre and antisocial and self-defeating I think many of the antics of my fellow live streamers are, just kind of realizing that to the normie, I'm just another bizarre bloke on YouTube making a bid for their attention. And so if you're making a bid for people's attention for what, right? Why do you want people's attention? What do you wish to do with it? So for me, it's in large part an intellectual and moral and social, cultural, and psychological workout. I want to balance things that I'm reading and ideas that I'm experiencing and my perceptions of reality up against you, and get your feedback and work out my mind. Get your challenges. Try to formulate what I'm thinking, what I'm reading, what I'm hearing. Try to make it as clear as possible, and to work out what exactly is going on. So I like the moral, intellectual, cultural, social, psychological workout from live streams. and I get excited about ideas. Like, this isn't the exception, right? It's not like, oh, I come on live streams, totally different personality. People who know me in real life, I think it's pretty similar personality, because when I run into friends, right, there are certain friends who I primarily share a love of Torah with. And so with my Torah friends, usually Orthodox Jews, when I see them, we fairly quickly start talking Torah. We start discussing the Parsha, or we may have been studying in the Gemara or the Rambam, and that's our primary area of discussion. Other people, primarily, we talk about politics. Other people, we primarily talk about 12-step. But for most people that I spend time with, it's primarily around discussing ideas. So